Hey guys, Mouse here, and today we're gonna talk about a possible bug once again, like the one we did before when it comes to the break state in solid analysis, wherein we found out that there was a mistranslation in the English language. So there has been a lot of talks about the shadow nerfing, and for the most part, it has already been sorted out. It was an honest mistake by the devs, and just overall, my take about it, I was just really patient because I knew for sure that it was just a mistake or failed documentation, and it's not really meant to just reduce the value of the characters. Because if you think about it, that didn't make any sense because last patch, Emma was actually buffed, and if they wanted to like weaken her, then they shouldn't have buffed her in the first place. So my overall take on that was really just probably someone is incompetent when it comes to documentation. They probably made some errors, and yeah, true enough, it was a mistake. So they're probably testing a lot and they accidentally included the test data in the patch, which is something that they should improve on, I believe. Okay, so anyway, that's not the topic for today. Just want to give you my take on that. Park Hee-jin's weapon was one of the things that was supposedly or allegedly nerfed, but I don't believe that it was a nerf because it was not released yet in the first place. So the official release was here, and this one is the official effect. But I would be happy if they revert it to what it was during the what I would consider a just a preview. So the moment this quote-unquote product was released, this is how it is. No one has spent resources or money on this weapon yet, I believe, so I don't think it's a major issue. I still made one anyway because I just want to try it out. I think it's still good, but there's something really important that you should know about this, and some of you probably know that because I recently only learned about this probably 3 weeks ago on Maylin Fisher's weapon. So here it is. When the user uses their ultimate skill, it increases the ultimate damage of the team member with the highest total power. So on Maylin Fisher's weapon, when the user uses side whip, it increases the damage of the team member with the highest attack by certain percentage. Okay, and here on Min's ult, when the user uses Heavenly Blessing, increases the damage of the next ultimate skill of the team member with the highest total power by 50%. So the thing is, apparently all of these things, Maylin's weapon and now Park Hee-jin's weapon, means A5. I'm not sure what else. I have tested the new artifact, which is the Angel in White. All of these actually do not work on Jinwoo. So I'm not sure if it's actually how it's supposed to be, but to me it feels like this is another case of really confusing thing. Just to show you guys what I'm talking about, let's just go here and test here. So Maylin Fisher's weapon again is gonna give damage increase buff on the team member with the highest attack. So let's try this first without anyone here, just Maylin and Jinwoo. Okay, so and check it. So it's supposed to activate after the core attack. There. So you can see, I will pause it a bit. As you saw, the damage increase was casted on Maylin, not on Jinwoo. So let me add one more hunter here. So I added a Libora here with a slightly higher attack than Maylin Fisher, but not higher attack than Jinwoo. So let's try it. Let's check it out. Let's see where the buff will go. There you go. What? It was actually on the... it was actually on the summon. Oh my goodness. This is bad. It's not giving the buff on Jinwoo, but it's giving it on the summon. let's check it again. Yeah. So what kind of like this, this yeah, this is actually my first time to see this. I'm not sure if it's gonna be transferred to Libora or if it's gonna be on the summon. But because I know that the summon receives buffs as well, like the guardian set damage increase, they receive that as well, if I'm not mistaken. So there you go. Wow. Okay, let me just test it because this is my first time to actually see that. It's not what I'm supposed to show you guys, but okay. I'm gonna try to improve Libora's attack. Maybe if I do that, maybe it's gonna be casted on Libora instead of the summon. Added a few attack gears on Libora here, which is gonna be 11,900 now. And then we're gonna reposition it in such a way that they're not gonna be in the same area. Okay, so let's check it out. Libora will surely go to the left side. Damage increase. She got the damage increase because she has not casted the summons yet. But let's wait and see once she casts those summons. And let's check. There we go. What? The damage increase went to the summon. Like, oh my goodness. So can we assume that Libora's summon has higher attack than everybody else? So that was quite unexpected. So we have to test it outside of POG and let's see if that is actually what's happening. We have to confirm that because that's gonna be really bad if that's what's happening here. Are we going to see the buff on Maylin or what? And oh my goodness, Libora doesn't have the buffs. That's supposed to be 12 seconds. Oh my goodness. There. This is the damage increase buff. Alright, so I think it somehow makes sense as well, but a part of it doesn't make any sense because when we check Libora's summons, it actually deals a good amount of damage, but the damage increase is only applied to one of them. I'm not sure if that's even worth it in the team case scenario wherein Libora is gonna be able to cast a lot of the skills and the ult as well as the core attack. So I'm not sure if which one of them is gonna be worth it. But I think if the damage increase is gonna be applied on like the summons, then probably it should have been the three of them who's gonna take it. But anyway, acceptable, but still weird in my opinion. But the summons are strong, and Libora's skills are not that strong. Although the problem is when Libora casts the ultimate, then we're not gonna receive that damage increase, right? And I don't know which one is gonna be more worth it, but it's really weird to me that the summons will get the buff and not Jinwoo. So somehow I'm 50-50. I don't know how much damage each summon will be able to deal, if that's gonna be worth it even, but only one of them gets the buff, not all three. Let's just leave it at that for now, maybe, because I don't really know how to optimize for the damage when it comes to these small summons. So let me just show you real quick how Park Hee-jin's weapon works. So again, it will increase the ultimate damage of the team member with the highest total power. So maybe, just maybe, maybe technically Jinwoo is not a team member, but he's included in the total power team. Maybe because he's the team leader, or maybe it's because he's the solo leveling guy, so he's not included in the team. So let me just show you this real quick, and I'm gonna show you Min Byung-gu as well. Okay, so there we go. We definitely have higher total power compared to Park Hee-jin, and she's the one who got the ultimate buff. So let's try Min. Let me just readjust the total power. So now we have 156k on Jinwoo, 150k on Min. And what I think is supposed to happen is that Jinwoo will receive the buff because he's technically, well, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he's really not part of the team because he's this solo leveling guy, right? But at least we now have a clearer information on what's happening and how these things work. Maybe my interpretation is just wrong, but if you guys let me know if you guys, oh, there you go. Increase ultimate skill damage buff only on Min Byung-gu. And we still have to confirm something else afterwards. Min's weapon, because Min's weapon talks about an increase damage dealt on team members. So the team members again. Wow, I don't know what to say. It's like this team member team, like Min also has that in his kit, right? The A1. I'm not sure if this is even working in the case of team battle, right? So the next thing that we kind of want to test is if Jinwoo is gonna receive this buff, or maybe it's just a hunter. We just have to take a look at that double sword buff after Min casts his ult. Hey bro, that's your ult. Okay, so we got a damage increase here. I think after 4 seconds, after the heavenly blessing disappears, it should disappear as well. 1, 2. Oh, is that it? Let me repeat that again. Okay, damage increase. We got it. And increase ultimate skill damage. We got it as well. And why is it that the heavenly blessing effect got delayed? So maybe upon casting it's already getting activated, probably something like that. Don't want to check this out anymore. As long as it's working, then that's fine. Okay, so about this Angel in White, I also tested this. I'm not gonna be testing this anymore. You guys can just do the test if you like don't believe me, because I really don't have any gold anymore. I'm really struggling with gold and doing all these tests. And what you kind of want to do here is to use these 4 pieces of these on one of your support units while playing Jinwoo, and then change one part and then test it, and then change it to 4-piece set, then test it again and see if there's gonna be a damage increase. Just make sure that you have 99% precision, because when I tested this, it doesn't work. But what it did though is that it increased the attack or the support skill of the other hunters included in the support lineup. So what we can get from here is that this team member is currently working only on hunters, and this one is even worse, it's working on the summon. So yeah, let me know guys if you think this is a bug, or if you agree that this is how it's supposed to be. It's just, I'm not sure if it's just me. I just think that it's so vague, and this has to be like described in a more specific way, because considering that Jinwoo is technically the leader of the team, and he's not, well, maybe leader member. I'm not sure. Maybe, but he's also technically a part of the team, but he's not receiving these buffs. And this probably also happens on Battlefield of Chaos. But more importantly, the guild boss, upcoming guild boss, is about assumed to be, leaked to be, team mode. And if these things happen, like Malin Fisher's weapon giving the buff on the summons, then that's crazy, right? And if Jinwoo is not benefiting at all, even if he's technically the team, like the core of the team, that to me is just, I don't agree with that. But if that is how it was designed, fine. Okay, just letting you know, guys, that this is how it works, and probably this might help you in your future decisions, how you build your team and how you play them out. All right, so that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the next one.